Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back, and we're doing a best of 3 Crimson Vow draft. Henrika, again. How many times have I opened this mythic? This card is amazing, very strong, very powerful. Happily take it. Pick one. Other good cards in here? Not too many, actually. I like the Scavenger, the Syncopate, Ancestor. I like Recruit. Heron Blessed Geist is certainly playable. And Shield Basher's playable. Haven't played with Vengeance, but I feel like every time I play against it, I don't know. It's been kind of a blowout, so kind of like it. But yeah, let's take Henrika. Alright, follow-up pick. Well, Lantern Flare's a good card. Otherwise, there's Gift of Fangs, which is 1-drop removal and keeps us with Henrika. Gift is certainly worse than Lantern Flare. However, it might be okay to just take Gift of Fangs here. There's Biolume Egg too, which is probably the best exploit target. Amazing with Henrika, actually. Jeez. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty strong. Because, yeah, my other option is just take Gift and potentially leave myself as wide open as possible. I'm passing 2 potentially better cards, I would say, but I'm kind of okay with it. I really want to play Henrika, so why don't we just take Gift? It's a fine card. It's playable. I would say it's worse than Lantern Flare and probably Egg, even though Egg is good with Henrika. And this just potentially leaves us open to playing, more different color combinations here. All right. Well, the pick now. Just in black, there's Persistent Specimen, so maybe we do take the Skull Skaab now and pursue more of a exploit build. Otherwise, in red, there's Fearful Villager, which is a card I like, and Demonic Bargain is pretty much unplayable. Repository Skaab is cool, so alright, I never get to play Skull Skaab either, so let's see if we can build the exploit deck. Alright, in black we have Blood Fountain, which seems perfectly fine here. A way to get Henrika back. Probably good with exploit deck too. Griff Rider is playable. I do like Fearful Villager. I like Sharpshooter, Disciple, and Recruit. Wolf's playable. Rallier's playable. Plenty of playable. Most of the things in here are playable, but we'll take the Blood Fountain. Okay. So the pick now, probably another Gift of Fangs. Get another 1-drop removal over Specimen and Dissenter, which are very good cards for the exploit deck. Still no guarantees we're in the exploit deck. Finally got a chance to play Steelclad Spirit recently, and played better than I expected it to. But I noticed if I ever played against aggro, it was amazing, and if I played against like the flying deck, it was terrible. But still, I would say the aggro deck is more common than the flying deck, probably. So some late green in here that's pretty good. None of which is worth taking probably over just sticking to black for now. Taking the Mind Leech Ghoul, which is playable if we end up in the exploit deck, although I don't know if blue's kind of dried up or what, but kind of looks like green's open. I like black-green well and good enough anyway, so if we start seeing green cards wheel, maybe that's the direction we pursue. Well, now here's the blue. Okay, so we can take Cobbled Lancer, or we could take Chill. We already have 2 zombies. Cobbled Lancer is pretty good with exploiting, though, because you probably get creatures in your graveyard. I don't like Grisly Ritual enough to take it here, so yeah, it's Chill or Lancer. It's probably Chill, just because, I mean, they're both good. But I think it's Chill, even though it's common, just because removal's hard to come by sometimes. I mean, if you're at the point where you're cutting removal, you're in pretty good shape, so shouldn't have to worry about it. Undying Malice is very playable if we do end up in the exploit deck. because you pay an extra mana and you just get the exploit effect and your creature back more powerful. So I kind of like it. It depends on the effect you're getting, but like even with Mind Leech Ghoul, playing Mind Leech Ghoul, I mean, I guess it would come at the cost of 2 cards, but there's times where it pans out. It's nice to have that choice. Well, I guess we'll take Dreadfugue for sideboard, maybe? Against bombs we can't deal with, or maybe? Alright, some late red. None of it is great. Take the Devil, maybe? I really don't like Wanderlight Spirit that much. Maybe I'll take In the Festivities for sideboard. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Lantern Lost is more of a sideboard card too. I can take that. Recruit, Betrayal, Rallier. Well, Betrayal is good if we end up with enough exploit creatures. Okay, I guess we can take Entomber. Alright. Cemetery Protector. Well, there's a strong one. Other options are Skull Scab #2. There's a Braid. I mean, Skull Scab is amazing in multiples. But, yeah, we didn't get that much blue. But it's not bad. Otherwise, Restless Bloodseeker, we don't really have the life gain or the blood tokens really to support that. Based on what we have some incentive to take Skull Scab here. Because we already have 1 Skull Scab and we have the Chill. Cemetery Protector is far and away the strongest card in here, but I'd have to do full pivot to white. I don't remember a ton of white flowing either. I'm gonna take it just because I do think it's got flash. It's an insanely strong card. So if it pans out, that's good. Oh man, we could have had 3 Skull Scabs. I'm dying over here. Could take a Gluttonous Guest. Packsong Pup is good. We have a Kindly Ancestor, which is a good card in white. Could just take a black card in Gluttonous Guest. If we do end up white, it's good synergy. Or we just take the Skull Scab. Wretched Throng, Syncopate, Skywarp Scab are all good too. I mean, Cemetery Protector is probably worth pursuing, but Skull Scab, I'm just going to take it. I haven't gotten to build that deck. I want to. People don't like Mischievous Catgeist, but I do. Cruel Witness might just be better because it's a flyer, though. And then there's Syncopate. Rottide Gargantua is a fine exploit card, too. There's another Blood Fountain in here. Syncopate versus Cruel Witness. Cruel Witness is pretty nice because it's a flyer that makes all your non-creature spells make your card quality better. Sometimes you randomly get graveyard effects. Catgeist is just a 2-drop, though, which you can also sack to a Skull Scab. That's true. But I'm going to go Witness just because I think it's a good flyer. Screaming Swarm, or we take another Gift of Fangs, and there's Catapult Fodder. Well, probably take another gift. Farmer is probably at its best where in an exploit deck, but I'm okay taking a bunch of gifts. They're basically just bad against the vampire deck. Other than that, they're perfectly fine. I'm going to take it over the Swarm too, just to make sure we have enough early game. All right, Bat versus Ghoul. No life gain? That's not true. We have Henrika. Maybe it's worth it to take the Bat then and get the flyer. Over, well, actually we could take Scattered Thoughts. Get some card draw going. But maybe we take the Bat because at this point we're still Henrika is the most important part of our deck here, so. Pick 6 Traveling Minister. Well. I mean, we only have 5 blue cards. I guess we can still pursue this. Undead Butler is great. Great card in general, and certainly great with 2 Skull Scabs. But I'd have to take it over Chill. Well, we don't know if we're blue anymore, so I guess I'll take the Butler. Recluse is pretty good. Or we can take the Griff Rider and get the Flyer. We have Blood Fountain. We don't really have a lot of blood token generation right now, do we? I'll take the Griff Rider. What? We got the pick 9 Skull Scab. Well, I feel like we have to. I mean, I feel like it's open at this point. Like I have to do it. I'm gonna take the Throng. See if we wheel the other one. You only need 2, really. Like, more on that is gravy, but if you get 2, you're fine. And yeah, I guess with 3 Skull Scabs, I feel like we really should be pursuing this archetype, though. I don't care about Vampire's Kiss. I guess I'll take another one of these. I mean, I've never had 3 Skull Scabs, so Knife versus Scattered Thoughts. Well, I guess at this point, get the card draw probably. Even though I like the... Alright. This has been odd. I was not expecting to wheel a Skull Scab. So, you can take a Farmer here. It's a great card for a deck that's got 3 Skull Scabs in it. Hopefully get the Persistent Specimen back. It's an important card for us now with Skull Scabs. I mean, I would say it's pretty easy to argue that Specimen's better than Farmer for our deck, but Farmer in a vacuum, I think, has got to be better. So let's just hope we get Specimen. I guess Bat's not that great for us anymore because we don't really have life gain, but that's all right. This helps with the life gain, so hopefully we'll get that Specimen back. We'll see. Bleed Dry is a good pickup. Strong removal. So, Binding Geist is fine, but I actually like Innocent Traveler quite a bit. We've got 4 4-drops. That's okay. I don't mind going to 5. Thirst for Discovery is very good. There's a Specimen in here, though, but Thirst is too good to pass up. 3 mana draw 3 is too good to not take. Alright, we can take the Mind Leech Ghoul. It's fine. Just really hopeful. Alright, we got the second Throng. There we go. Okay, we're in business now. Good cards in here. Jeez, Child of the Pack and Markov Purifier. Alright, Catgeist is fine. Some Sack Fodder. Recluse, we have Blood Fountain. Essence. We just don't have enough blood token generation, and it doesn't matter. Like I said, I actually like Catgeist, so I'm fine with it. Chill number 2, I'm okay with that. We have plenty of zombies. Yeah, 9 zombies, that's a lot. We have enough creatures too. A little bit, I was going to say a little bit removal light, but that's not even true. There we go. Got the Specimen back. Great news for us. Guess I'll take another Siphon Essence for sideboard. I don't even know if we're playing the first one. Tumor versus Geist. I actually like Geist. And it's certainly fine as sack fodder here. I don't really want the Servitor, but whatever. Could have taken Bloody Betrayal because we have some exploit. It's a pretty good exploit, but we don't have a good way to splash it, so probably not worth it. Wash Away is totally playable. I like it more than Siphon Essence. It targets more things. I'm not sure either one's going to make the deck, though. We'll see. Alright, so we can get rid of the monstrosity. So, few creatures, few non-creatures. Blood Servitor is usually pretty weak. Entomber is typically pretty weak, too. Maybe cut one more creature. So for Bat, we basically have a farmer to gain life, and that's it. Henrika, too. Alright, well, it also flies. Maybe it's good enough. People don't like the Catgeist, but I do, especially when you have exploit fodder. Get rid of it, get a 2/2, and get a body, or get a aura you can attach to your flyers. Start drawing cards. Because we've got decent flyers in here. The Witness, Henrika, Innocent Traveler, Bat. These are all fine. So, Ghoul is probably the weakest creature. Typically is. It is a 2-drop, however, but I'm alright with it. And then we have to cut probably four non-creatures. Undying Malice, even though we're playing the exploit deck, probably am okay cutting it. I'd rather do Blood Fountain. You can probably cut the Siphon Essence. Then our removal is 3 Gift of Fangs, 2 Chills. Do I still want to do the Wash Away? I probably don't have to. It's probably a better sideboard option. I mean, technically I can cut another creature, go to 14 because we have Thirst and Scattered Thoughts. And Mind Leech Ghoul isn't that great of a card. And I think we're staying busy early enough. We have Specimen, 3 Gifts, Catgeist, Throngs, Butler, 3 Scabs. Yeah, we probably don't need the Ghoul. So, this looks fine to me. Card draw, removal. Yeah. It's an interesting deck. I don't think it's bad. I think it's good, actually. I mean, I've never had 3 Skull Scabs before, so we'll see how that goes. And we got the Throngs and the Specimen, so we have the Sack Outlets and the Butler. So that's cool. All right. I'm satisfied. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right. We'll play first. I actually don't like this hand. This is basically like Piker. I think I'm in a mull. We don't have our second color. 2 Wretched Throngs in hand. Again? All right. I'm going to 5. That hand's too terrible. This hand's terrible too, but I'll keep it. Well, Gift of Fangs is going to be a whole lot worse. Uh-oh. I forgot, are we more blue or black? More black, so I guess we'll discard a blue. Wish I had Biolumeg. Could have taken it pick 2 over this Gift of Fangs. That's not good. So they have 8. They're gonna have 6. Yeah, so they're gonna have 9 permanents at the end of the turn. Ah. It's an odd choice. Probably don't need to exploit that. Well, I guess we can wait and get them both back. So there are 10 permanents right now. 11. You're gonna be able to get Bolt back. Sure. Uh, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So they're at 13 right now. All right. I probably need to get the life gain now. Like, I want to do the butler, but it's a 7, 2, 4, 7. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hmm. So if I attack with the Harvester, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 permanents, 8, 9, plus 6, 15. So if I attack with Harvester, they could block with 3, go back down to 12. Well, it's a tough spot, but I need to gain some life. I think we're gonna Gift of Fangs the flyer. And then I'll play another Throng here. Okay. I think I'll bring in my counter spells. And I'll probably dump the Gift of Fangs. Because I don't think they're particularly good here. So I'll probably bring in 2 Siphon Essence and a Wash Away for 3 counter spells. I think that's my sideboard plan. I mean, they have Epicure and they have quick things, but I think I'd rather just counter. Four, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's got menace. Never mind. We'll just concede. We don't have a way to get out of this. We don't have a board wipe or anything. Alright, so gifts are out. We'll bring in 2 Siphon Essence and a Wash Away. Could do the Dread Fugue too. Not opposed. But I'd probably have to cut another creature to do that, which I'm not super keen on. We kind of need our sack fodder. I'm okay with 3 counter spells. I mean, Siphon Essence doesn't deal with Stensia Uprising, unfortunately. That's true. I don't think Dread Fugue is particularly good. I mean, for diversity's sake, I guess I could cut 1 Siphon Essence. But they have the Attendant, the Cruel Witness, Skaab. I mean, they didn't show us like nuts creatures. I'll diversify and bring in Dread Fugue to deal with like Stensia on the play too. All right, sounds fine. Alright, I guess we keep. Ugh. I only have 2 in the deck, I promise. They can't do Stincy this turn, so I guess I'll play a Wretched Throw. That's alright. I mean, Biolume Mega is good, but we'll be able to leave up Counterspell and card draw, so I'm okay with it. And we can still attack and get damage in. And I really wouldn't want to counter a Biolume Egg anyway, necessarily. I think there's more powerful things that we need to counter. Oh, that's cool. So I can actually play the Persistent Specimen. Then I can't leave up Scattered Thoughts, but I think it's probably still okay. I think there's a good chance we're going to want to counter something. Oh, I didn't even want to block, huh? All right. All right. No siree. Well, I have Bleed Dry, but I'm going to need to draw it. We have Henrika in our deck, too. So I assume they're going to kill our Skull Skaab. That would be the wisest choice with the Attendant. I don't really have anything worth getting back yet. I think I'll just attack with the Harvester anyway. See how they block. Oh, I forgot to Binding Geist the overcharged amalgam. So 7. So we can do this plus Blood Fountain plus Binding Geist. All right, let's do this first then. Basically, kind of need a bleed dry. We are like a kind of like a bleed dry away from doing something here, I think, but basically we just have to kill attendants, but I guess we still have to deal with that Biolume egg too. Nine mana, 3, 5, 9. Oh, perfect. All right. That's all she wrote. We'll see you for the next one. All right, round 2. We'll play first. Keep. Mm. I can get a Wretched Throng back. I mean, I might as well. It's free. Sure. Edgar. Alright. Decided to do a Wolf Strike. It's kind of okay. Henrika already did her job pretty effectively here, so let's start with Thirst. We can get rid of that. Those are good. Guess we can get rid of a blue mana here. You can play land. We don't have another Wretched Throng. That's right. It's in the graveyard. So I guess we can do Catgeist and draw here. So we can, well, this can't block, right? No, okay. So guess we can chill now. I want to do it on their turn though to maximize. I think that makes more sense. So we're gonna sack the Cruel Witness. In for 2. Play the Binding Geist. And guess we can leave up Chill. That's cool. So we can get Henrika back. And they're at 10. I'll take it. Alright. Makes things trickier, but let's see what we can do. I guess I can attack it with everything here. They might take it too, though. So let's say I play a land. 9, so 5. Can I do this? And then 8, so I can play Henrika too. And make each player sack. Problem is I can't get Henrika's ability. Yeah, I might want the lifelink here. Because we're at 7 too. Let's get back Henrika and Witness. Wonder if I need to transform. Probably not. I'm just going to use this first. So I don't know if we can afford to take 3 from a menace creature. So I can still do Bat plus Gift of Fangs plus Bleed Dry. Okay. I want to kill this so they don't get blood tokens. Alright, so I think we're just doing the same plan as before. We're going to just bring in counterspells and dump Gift of Fangs. And probably bring in Dread Fugue too. So we'll bring in 4 sideboard cards here. Gifts are gone. Maybe a Chill, even though it's good. Just because we need ways to deal with all the big beefy things they have in there, so I like that. And then I guess we get rid of, I mean, we could get rid of another creature, but like I said, that's tough too. Could get rid of the Catgeist, I guess. All right. All right, we'll play first. No blue mana. I still keep it because the Blood Fountain, I get an extra draw with the blood token. I can discard like a Binding Geist, still get a graveyard effect. Hopefully it's not 3 islands. Let's just gonna do this. All right, good. Chill that now. Alright, that's cool. That's a good draw too. Yeah, I would say this is the best we've got. I mean, I could just play the Skaab now and get back Henrika, but they're gonna have to... Well, I wish I had responded to my own trigger, because I would have bleed dry, but I had to set up a stop. I wish it just automatically did it, but unfortunately it doesn't, which makes this much more frustrating now. Much more frustrating. I guess I can do Henrika. Yeah, I don't want to pass and let that flip, I guess. All right. Hmm. So they have a massive might? I guess so. So we'll keep this tapped. Leave up bleed dry. Hmm. So I think they have massive might, so I'm not going to attack. Hmm. Kind of gives him a free block on a Skull Scab, but I just want to get some damage in. So they can use the massive might or whatever, that's fine. sure. We have one card left in hand. We still have our Blood Fountain to get back Skull Scabs now. But I don't know if I want to do Skull Scabs with this, so I'll probably get Henrika and Innocent Traveler back. We're up to 7 mana. So, block there. We could have them take 8. Wait. This is fine. Guess I should have done the Binding Geist there. All right. Stick to the same plan here. I guess we can keep this. This hand gets real good with an island. All right, cool. So now we can go Butler into Farmer into Skaab. Oh. No, that's too bad. Definitely didn't want to see that. Yeah, we don't have an answer for it too because it's in our graveyard, unfortunately. So, worst undead butler mill of all time. So unfortunately, we're in a tough spot now. Guess I could do Thirst for Discovery. I'm probably going to have to do Dreadfugue soon, though. Maybe I'll just do Dreadfugue now and see what we have to deal with. All goodies. Guess we'll get rid of this. It's not even exile? Jeez, that'd be nice. I did that, so at least when Butler dies I can get something, but the truth is they're just going to scavenger it now, so. Alright, well, I guess they didn't. I can tolerate that too. I'm not thirst. I need to find something here. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I guess we get rid of blue spells because I don't have enough blue mana. So we'll dump these two and I'll play the specimen so I have a chump block. Kind of just need a blue mana here. Ah, that's too bad. Just too late. Too late, my friend. Too late. Yeah, I don't know what we're getting rid of. I kind of have lost all confidence in this game at this point. Hey, blue mana. Well, I asked for blue mana and you get it. I mean, you get it 3 or 4 turns too late, but there it is. Blue mana. Not looking forward to a Flourishing Hunter. Hey, Scatter Thoughts. Actually need this. Yeah, I think Edgar is going to get us. Unfortunately, we had to deal with Edgar all 3 games, and I think all 3 games they had him on turn 4 as well, which is too bad. Don't really want to let them kill my thinger. Oh, they have massive might. Well, I can't do anything about it, so be it. I mean, I guess a way to play around massive might is like this. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they can't kill us with Massive Might. All right. Or they have Wolf Strength, so. Try to play around one thing, they have another thing. What are you going to do? All right. We'll see for round 3. All right, round 3 is a good hand. No blue mana, but some of our more powerful spells in here, so I like it. Should have waited until post-combat, I guess, because I do want to just draw here, but it's all right. I mean, would I have rather played a Cruel Witness? Maybe. Not sure. They can righteous, fiery, fierce, whatever it's called, retribution. We have ways to get Henrika back. She already did her job. So far we've been kind of seemingly 0 for 3 on wanting to play Gift of Fangs. There we go. An actual Gift of Fangs target? This is like Christmas. I didn't know they existed. Yeah, we'll keep that. Maybe I was supposed to play the Bat too. But I guess Bat could still technically get Henrika back at some point. That doesn't even kill my invader. I'll allow it. Sure. All right. We've used enough resources. I'm okay with this now. Let's see. Well, I guess we saw some Gift of Fangs targets at this point, so maybe it's okay. We'll see what game 2 brings us. And we don't need to go into the counterspell plan yet. I guess we'll keep. No blue mana, but Henrika's pretty strong, so I'm alright with it. All right. Ended up going 1-2. I thought our deck looked good on paper, but record tells otherwise. Finally got to play Skull Skaab. Disappointing that it didn't really win us any games. Let's do our pity pack here. All right, pack one, pick one. Probably Socialite over Recruit. I guess Recruit you get 2 bodies in one. But you get the blood token with this. They're both good. I'd probably go for the Menace creature rather than the 2 creatures with 1 that grows. It's tough. Those 2 are pretty even, actually. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.